Hello everyone, this is Terry from Genkigamingtv coming back at you with a new video. This time we're talking about ARMS, because someone from ARMS is getting into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Who's it going to be? I don't know, you don't know. I might actually have a theory though. With that kitschy little intro thing over, let's get into actually talking about stuff. There are actually 3 different ways of looking at this DLC, or this season fighter pass thing. Way number 1 is actually your generic, what is Sakurai actually talked into actually happen to do? Like, who would be the person that Nintendo would want to shove down our face? From the ARMS roster, if we were to just choose based off of that, and if we were to take into consideration that spirit/assist trophies don't count for anything, if we completely ignore all of that, I would say Springman or Ribbon Girl. And my reasoning behind this is they were the first 2 ARMS characters introduced to all of us. They're the first 2 characters that people recognize associated with the ARMS series. Like, they're the poster children of ARMS and represent what it represents. But if we think intelligently and we kind of ignore certain things and go based off of ARMS itself, and based off of the Party Crush system itself, I would have to say that Min Min would win, because Min Min won that huge Party Crush tournament last year. She was the popular vote of everyone. She was who ended up becoming the champione of that situation. Basically, she won and is in a prime position if we are going into ARMS 2. Like, if we want to really get down to, like, the dirty of the situation, basically the everything that's actually going on, if we were to think about it like this, if we're going to be using a character to pivot into ARMS 2, or whatever they happen to care to call the game, who is it that I think might happen to be? And that would be Min Min. But if we're thinking about it like this, that they're going to promote that graphic novel, the graphic novel so far is based off of Springman, Max Brass, but I don't think it would be Max, just because Max isn't as recognizable by the general mass, or general masses. But if we ignore everything like that and have it based off of what they would actually do as a developer, then I would have to say, since it might be them looking for someone with a weird move kit that does not really reflect everything, maybe Helix. Helix is really flubbery and bouncy in a different way. I don't think they would pick Lollipup because of the clown phobia. And we're going to dive into one other option here. I want this video to be shorter, and that option is Springtron/Springman together, like as clones. I don't know how that would work, but Springtron being Dr.Coyle's creation, or even Dr.Coyle because of her set being a little bit different. But I do have that gut feeling that there are 2 other small options, Biff and Headlock. Headlock they could do as a huge throw over to the ARMS audience, because Headlock is a part of 2 different modes. Headlock was, like Helix and like Springtron, created by the lovely Dr. Coyle, and is designed as basically a training tool. If you really want to go to that point. That is what Headlock's real goal is. Headlock isn't evil. Like, no one in ARMS truly is. I mean, Dr. Coyle is a little bit maniacal, but not evil. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. Some secondary thoughts that just go out to probability and speculation is that they can certainly do anyone from the roster if they're avoiding the spirit situation, because there are 5 spirits, being Springman, Ribbon Girl, Min Min, Twin Tail, and Ninjara. They could do Misango, because Misango has an interesting kit. They could use Bite and Bark, which is less likely. They could also do Kid Cobra, Dr. Coyle, or Lolapop. I talked about Max earlier, and I'm not really referencing Mummy because I don't know the likelihood of Master Mummy being included unless they want to have a bruiserweight, like a super heavyweight that just delivers the smackdown to everyone. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Misango could be really interesting if they wanted to go that route, basing it off of a DLC character from ARMS, but I do secretly have that gut feeling that they won't go that route, that they'll try to base things more or less off of recognizable characters, popular characters, because they've done that before. Look at Belith, or however you say her name. Look at Banjo, look at Hero. Whoever's the most popular one who is going to move sales. And also who is going to sell amiibos, like Terry, who is probably going to sell some amiibos. So yeah, it's all about marketability and popularity. I'm not saying Springman is any less or more likely due to being both a spirit and an assist trophy. I'll just refer to the fact that his model and assets are in the game. But they might just leave him that way, and they might go with Min Min because of the championship win. But we don't know what's going on with Sakurai or Nintendo regarding this. If they want a crazy moveset, Helix, Headlock, Coyle, or Misango are my guesses. If they want someone that is generic, they can use our boy and girl, Springman and Ribbon Girl. And if they are also wanting to connect stuff with the graphic novel, Springman would be a good tool for that. They could also probably use Max Brass or Coil for that as well. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you all for taking the time to watch it. Have an amazing day. I appreciate each and every one.